Fishing is mid. Ban that guy. Yeah, we don't like opinions. Thought I made that clear last time. We don't like those. And you need to get them the hell out of here now. Thank you for understanding. Don't eat before bed. I always eat before bed. That gives you nightmares? No, it doesn't. I get pizza nightmares. Well, that sounds like a you problem on that one. I'm sorry you have those. I don't get nightmares as a result of eating. Sometimes you're just hungry before you go. I don't want to sleep and feel hungry. You guys don't have an alarm set to wake up at 5 a.m. and like snack on a burger? I learned that from the SpongeBob. That's how you get kidney boulders. What do you mean by eating at 5 a.m.? Salty foods also contribute to kidney stones. Well, good news is I don't do those. I order extra salt on my fries and drink gallons of soda. Am I gonna be okay? No, you're not. Show me support. No, I can't. I have to instead be someone that's like, no, you need to like not do that. My dad salts his pizza. How are people not walking down the street and exploding? How do we not just look to our left and right? And every once in a while, someone goes, ah! And then just pops like a balloon. Dude, I don't know. Here's the one thing. At the very least, having to confront the fact that salt can't be in my situation has allowed me to branch out, try all kinds of other things, and be like, oh, this tastes good with this on it. What, like sugar? Hell yes, it looks the same. My brain does the rest of the work. I just kind of trick it. I bet Tomato has a little cheat sheet for left and right on his desk. What? Holy shit. What? Sometimes like someone just comes into chat and like chat's already being like a little bit rowdy about something specific. And like I'm ready for something about the specific thing we're talking about to come at me. You know, like that's what I'm ready for. And then someone comes in and says that and it's something totally different. And it's so specific and fucked. No, I don't do that. Although, I'll be honest, I'm not good at lefts and rights, like subconsciously, like I know left and right, but if someone asks me to like give them directions, right, no left, no, wait, right, like you put me on the spot about it. Is this a fake out horror game? I can't answer things like this, but what I can say is that at multiple points, the dev of this game in patch notes asked questions along the lines of how do I make the game seem less like a horror game? Which is pretty, that's a big question. How do I make this game seem less spooky? So this is a open world, kind of open concept fishing game. Hey, you wanna buy some bait? The bread's free samples on the bread. Take every loaf of bread you have. I only have $10 to my name. I'm gonna take every loaf of bread you've ever had. Well, there's one thing we can do, and that's get some fishing in. Let's go ahead and throw out the old line, chat, and take it easy for a little bit. We've had a long day. Now, who's ever gone fishing? I went fishing once. I went on one big fishing thing with my uncle. But it was like one of those things where neither of us had like a license to like drive a boat and do all that stuff. So we had to like go with like fit like a place that's like, hey, we'll take you fishing. And I remember it like it was yesterday because the second I got something on my line and I didn't do it perfectly, this old man that was like the captain of the boat ripped the fucking rod out of my hand. I was like, I'll do it myself. And it fucking did it for me. I was like baffled. I couldn't believe it. This like old, like this wrinkler looking ass motherfucker grabbed the rod right out of my hand and fucking like started reeling it for me. And I was like, I didn't even like get a chance to react. I didn't even know that there was a fish on the line. He caught it. It was like a bass. Another fish did not bite. And there was a level of competition out there. Duck eel. A duck eel. But yeah, there was like this weird competition. Like when we went out, like my uncle was like very straightforward. He was like, hey, I want to do something with you like this vacation. But I was like, hell yeah, I want to do that. I want to like try fishing. I've never done it before. I'd always known that I was someone that cooks out in the sun. I got that red hair. And that means when I'm out in the sun, I die. There was always a level of, I never really confronted it too much because I was always like around, like in a place where I could escape it. When you're out on a boat and you paid someone to go out on that boat, there's no escape. So maybe that's why that old man ripped that fucking fishing rod out of my hands to reel in that bass, because I may not have been there anymore by the time that happened.
Honestly, I think I would have preferred in hindsight like a way more laid back fishing experience, because it seemed like that old guy and his like assistant were very dialed in on the idea if we don't come out of there with a fucking haul, they fucking failed. And then they had like binoculars out because there'd be competition and they'd be like, ain't no way we're going over to the west. I can see Greg over there. I can see Greg over there with another party. He's gonna be scaring all the fish away over there. We gotta find something better. We gotta find you guys something good. It was like a fucking like battle royale or some shit, dude. Like it was like a fucking war zone. We'd be like fishing for a second and they'd be like, no bites. All right, we're moving on. I see another boat coming this way. We don't want to run into them. Storm's closing in. We gotta move. And they'd like eat stir, and we'd fucking like tear down the fucking like street. They'd always be like, I see movement over there. That's a good spot right there. Ain't no way you see fish in that. It's just waves. No, that's water, good sir. They'd like do that. They'd have like their binoculars out. They'd be like looking at something and be like, I see some good movement out there. Yep, that's it. Now that right there. Mm-hmm. I'd be like, okay, I see it. I didn't fucking see it. That's water. Boy, oh boy. That sea bass was the best specific fish, like meal, singular, one I've ever had in my whole life and still is to this day. Even though I didn't technically do all the work because an old man ripped the rod out of my hand and pulled it halfway in because I wasn't doing it fast enough and confidently enough, I guess, and basically grabbed me by the fucking like head and shoved me into the water to like scatter the fish so it would panic so we could pull it out of the water faster. Even though that all happened to me and is real, that was still really, it was a really good fish. Did you guys ever have teachers in school that tried to sell you on tree octopus? You tell me you guys never had like a teacher, like an English teacher or something, try to like trick you into believing tree octopus was real? It would just be this, hang on, I'm actually gonna pull this up. This Pacific Northwest tree octopus. This website fucking really went in. Okay, I'm telling you what, they had like a whole thing. They talked about how like it was common around like the Seattle area, and like this was the one that really got me. This was the one where I was like, damn, wait, what? Octopus, devil of the trees, terror of all loggers and forest rangers. It was like one of my teachers. They were having a fucking real laugh, trying to see how many stupid idiot kids they could trick into believing tree octopus was real, so they could just like pull the rug out from under us and be like, so you're dumb, so you're stupid, and you believe anything you see on the internet, huh? Kids are fucking crying because they were so excited that tree octopuses were real, and now apparently they never existed at all. Kids are like sobbing, and they're like stumbling out of the class like fucking absolutely devastated, and the whole time my teacher's just laughing at them like a psycho. Dude, I hope that when I'm old, I can if I'm gonna fucking bite it when I'm old, I hope that it's in like some like heroic and incredibly. Dude, I'm just gonna be out there looking for fucking like horrible things happening that I can like be a hero, like an absolute badass for. Like I'm gonna be wandering around, Wrinkler style, ready to fucking push anyone out of like the way of a moving bus right before I get fucking turned to goo. You don't want to be a Wrinkler. Yes, I do. Why would I not want to be a Wrinkler? Chat, literally nothing. No. Just because someone's a Wrinkler, like, why would I not want to be a Wrinkler? Dude's gonna be like that, like Nightcrawler the movie. No, I'm not. Dude, I'm not gonna be out here at like 95 trying to make like horrible accidents happen so I can be their hero. I'm not that crazy. But if an accident were to happen, I'd be like, you're gonna be just fine, and then I'm gonna fucking save their goddamn life. And sure, I might see an accident about to happen and then kind of let it play out a little bit so I can make sure that I'm like acknowledged as the hero that saved someone. Sure, that might be how it plays out, but these are all hypotheticals and they don't mean anything right now, do they? Delete this VOD before you go to court. I'm not gonna be... Chat. I would rather die than be saved by Night Wrinkler. What is... Dude, there ain't nothing wrong with me, man. Listen, all right, the accident you're in this hypothetical is gonna happen whether or not I'm involved. The point is, chat, that I'm going to be a hero, but in being a hero, I will also be dying in there in a blaze of glory. So you won't have a chance to be like, wait, how did you know this was gonna happen? Wait, why are you even here? Because by then, I'm already dead. That's how I get out without having to fucking, like, it's all scripted. It's gonna be scripted, but not totally scripted. And if it fails, I probably died in the accident as well then, which means I won't be around to confront how bad that is for me, you know? So that's also, like, I can live with that because I won't be living with it. I can live with that because I won't be living with it, you know what I mean? Either die a hero or just die. Yeah, ultimately, like, I'm 90 in this case, so, like, you know, worst case, I died. Chat, isn't it fucking really fucked up that someone like, statistically, someone has died from slipping on a banana peel? We are conditioned by cartoons to laugh at that. Do we laugh? I don't know, man. Part of me would be like, no one just slips on a banana peel. This is a joke. This is like someone's doing like a fucking experiment. Like, this is like a silly public joke. As I get older, I'm gonna be more and more compelled to have a silly death. Because honestly, the more I think about it, if I can't be a hero, I might as well be a jokester to the very end. Like, I don't know, I think it'd be kind of fun to, like, be running and then, like, fucking look down at some point, there's nothing beneath me, and I'm just kind of pedaling in the air with my legs, and then I fall, you know, slide whistle sound all the way down to my demise. 70 miles per hour into a tunnel painted on a wall. Dude, it's like, but here's the thing, chat. No one's ever forgetting that. Immortal. You're immortal. Yeah, that dude fucking accidentally drove into or that would be the greatest. Or would it be interpreted as truly the greatest tragedy of all time that happened to someone? Man accidentally drives car going 90 miles an hour into wall painted like tunnel on highway. There might be a part of me that's like, that is the most fucked up thing I've ever heard of, and the cleanup job on that has got to be absolutely fucking horrific, and this is not funny. And who painted that on the wall? One of my partners plans to die fighting a polar bear. I mean, I've seen polar bears lately, like pictures of them. They seem pretty sad. They might not be able to put up as much of a fight now as they used to be able to. But think, Tomato, they have nothing left to lose. They can go all out. At no point when I've been deeply sad have I ever been like, and now is the time where I am at my greatest strength, and if someone broke into my house trying to fight me, I would be able to easily dispatch them. I'd probably just kind of fall over. Yeah, but your survival doesn't depend on eating the thing that you're fighting. Aside from the fact that every day I have to go out and fight to survive and hunt down, like, caribou. Bold of you to assume that I'm not out there every day. There's a reason I'm fucking ripped, okay? There's a reason I'm huge. Does the red hair provide any combat advantages? Yeah, bees and, like, creatures that like pollinating things and, like, flying around collecting nectar truly can't get enough of me and think that I'm one big flower, and as a result, if I whip my head fast enough at, like, a bear, the many bees submerged in my hairline will be thrown at whatever I'm fighting, most likely towards their eyes and blind them. I'm kind of like a swarm keeper subclass ranger. I told this story. I've told the bee story. The one for me in, like, soccer, right? Like, I told that one, right? Yeah, when I would be in, like sports and stuff, I would be hassled by bees. Like, bees love me. They love me. They think I'm hot shit. And the thing is, sometimes you would have one, like, all over you, like, just trying to, like, get at you. And at a certain point, you have to accept the reality that if you can't get rid of this bee and it's going to try to, like mess with you, I just started to realize that I could instead use it for my, like, for the purposes of, like, winning a game. I became the Pain from Metal Gear Solid 3. There were points where I'd be playing defense and, like, an offense player would be really pissing me off. And I just full open hand slapped a bee right into their face. And the bee, stun locked by what just happened to them, would just start stinging the person they hit. So this kid would just start screaming, like, freaking out, like, run away. This has to be fabrication. No way you sick the bee on someone. When you have bees on you all the time when you have red hair, dude, I swear to God. Dude, when I was in high school, man, I got like an hour of sleep every night, and I was the most functional I had ever been. I mean, I say that, but I might as well have slept on a desk for most of my, like, actual hours I, like, accumulated sleeping for all those years, dude. I could sleep on a desk like no one's business. Face just on a hard surface, drooling on desk. Nah, man, never drooled on my desk. I mean, everyone's had at least one moment where they drooled while they were sleeping, and then they were like, oh, shit! Oh, God! Like a nasty fucking animal. Like, our mouths just don't, like, our faces are so fucking nasty, and sometimes you just drool a little. I think, okay, I've had one bad drool moment in my life, and it was actually flying first class on a plane. Like flying, like I got like upgraded to like business or something, and I like slept in the on the flight like back home from like Seattle or some shit. And like I get woken up by like the flight attendant trying to see what I want to like eat for like breakfast because I'm flying in the morning. Like they woke me up, which like which meant that like we were getting pretty close to arrival in the grand scheme. So they wake me up, I'm like and like I got a fucking straight up like just strip of drool all the way down my whole chest. I've just been like, I guess at no point was my body actually processing any of this drool. Like at any point was it staying in my mouth. I was just a fucking fountain. It was awful. The lady straight up was like, do you need a towel, like a paper towel? And that was the worst moment of my life. And I actually fucking buried that away till now. They tried to act like I'd spilled something, and I was like, yeah, can I have a bib? Imagine they gave me a bib. Make those dentist spit vacuums portable. Just imagine you're fucking like on your first class flight, like some fancy pants fucking guy while you're like walking by to your normal seat, just fucking pulls out a goddamn like little tube and a machine turns on the vacuum, puts the fucking tube in his mouth, and then just instantly clogs out. Think about it. Like a sleep apnea mask. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I have some slight sleep apnea because of like that situation I have where sometimes I'll like wake up and I won't like be breathing and I'll be like, and okay, I make that sound really scary. It only happens like every once in a while, like every couple months. So it makes me think I have like slight sleep apnea, but unless a doctor sat me down and was like, you're gonna stop breathing and die. Ain't no way I'm putting a fucking like gigantic iron lung machine to my face. I'm just not gonna do it. Listen, if it's in my destiny to stop breathing accidentally, completely circumventing all of the primal baseline brain, lizard brain instincts I have, and just simply stop working while I sleep because of that, then so fucking be it. I don't know what else to say. Oops, I couldn't do it right. I couldn't breathe good. Whoopsie. Dude, I can't sleep with sounds in the background. I can't do it. If someone was like, you have to turn on this fucking power engine next to your head for the rest of your life or you're gonna die, I'd be like, well, good sir, it's been a fucking pleasure. It really has. I've got 2 giant fucking like braces on my elbows when I sleep already. I'm more goddamn machine than man as it is. If I have to add a fucking tube to my face at the same time, at what point am I just too far gone? I'm gonna go cyber psycho. All right, I already know with the 2 braces on my elbows, I already know that I look like an old man with like a knee, like wraps on his knees because he can't like climb stairs good. I got that going on with my goddamn elbows, and I know how it makes me look. Okay, last thing I need is to also be like, and I need to put my tube in my mouth so I can breathe. I need to put my mask on. I don't want to be Mr. House. And I'd have to have the drool slurper. I don't want it to be called that. If I get the ball rolling on the vacuum, I don't want it to be called the drool slurper. Spit sucker. That's even worse. Yeah, guys, don't worry. From now on, I'm just gonna fucking like grab little like I'm gonna open up like bottles and stuff with like the fucking silica packets. Fucking rip that shit open, just pour it in my mouth before I go to sleep. One more thing to add to my nightly rituals before I go to sleep. Gotta grab my dry sponge and put it in my mouth so it soaks up all my spit. One more thing to add to the cycle. Immune to sleepover pranks. No one would dare. I am so jumpy. Dude, I'm a jumpy lad when it comes to very specific stuff like that. I was an adult when I found out the warm water prank doesn't actually work. Really? I always thought it did. It absolutely does. I can tell you firsthand. I was told by like a source I trust that it works. It definitely does not work. Well, what if that person is just like really good at keeping themselves from pissing themselves? Didn't Mythbusters bust this? I feel like in the context of like Mythbusters or something, if I was like, if John Mythbuster was gonna be like, all right, go ahead and fall asleep now so I can try to make you piss yourself, I feel like my subconscious would make it impossible for me to piss myself. I know you're gonna do it now. There's not a single way, even while asleep, that anything's coming out. It's not happening, Mr. Bust. It's just not happening. You can't get me like that. You can't catch me slipping. Sometimes I have dreams where I'm pissing and I wake up and I'm about to wet myself and I have to pee so bad. Anyone who hasn't had that happen to them at least once in their adult life is fucking lying. Maybe not, but that's absolutely something that like, that's normal. Like that's your body telling you have to go to the bathroom and should wake up to go to the bathroom. It just depends on if your brain is strong enough while you're dreaming to be like, hey, I'm not supposed to do this even when dreaming. Wake up. There's gotta be someone that's like really bad at that and they just have piss dreams all the time and then pee their pants. They failed the wisdom check. Oh, they nat won it. Oh, thank God, piss dream. I really have to go. Let's be honest, we've all tried on someone and it never worked. No, I've never tried that on someone because at no point have I ever been like, I really want to make someone piss their pants. Wishing someone like, no. I can say so confidently that I've never wanted to do that to anyone because it's like, that's like the most deeply inconvenient and horrible thing that you can do to someone, especially if they're not at their own house. That's like wild. And I'd never be able to sleep around someone ever again. If that happened to me, I'd never be able to like be anywhere with like someone I don't trust unconditionally afterwards because I'd be like, holy shit. What if they make a pattern out of this and I'm just like the piss boy? What if I'm piss boy? Every like sleepover, I'm piss boy. How do I explain to my parents why I don't want to go on sleepovers at this friend's house anymore? Because they make me piss boy. Mom, I don't want to go to Paul's sleepover. He's gonna make me piss boy. I can't. Fucking hell, I'm looking at chat too much. I'm almost fucking up my goddamn, my reels in. There's a piss cartel. God damn it! Stop. There's a piss cartel that puts bowls of warm water in people's rooms. What are you fucking talking about? Kinda based. Like the Dark Brotherhood, but for piss. I need you to I'm putting a hit out on my neighbor. I need you to make him piss his pants. Good sir, I've heard you're one of the best on the dark web for this kind of thing. No, I don't want you to kill them. I simply need you to make them piss themselves. To counter them, there's another mafia that diapers people in their sleep. You have to fucking stop. I can't let you keep going. Mod note him. We gotta knock it off. The line has to be drawn. Diapers people in their sleep? Dude, I don't care if that's to protect me from the piss cartel. Okay. If I wake up and I went to sleep with no diaper on, I wake up with a fucking diaper on, I ain't ever sleeping again. I'll never sleep again. I'll die awake. Dude, Crinkler cartel. Think about how fucking absolutely terrifying that would be to wake up with just a diaper on. Like everything else exactly how you left it, everything. You can't fucking figure out anything different. But for some reason, you're wearing a diaper in the morning. That happened to me as a baby several times. Yeah, as a baby. Is the diaper full? Time yourself out and go for a walk. Jesus. I've decided I hate this conversation. You know, it could be worse. I mean, it couldn't. I mean, we all know what we're signing up for with these kinds of streams. Question, chat, if I may, how old is Tomato? Like close to 30? If you ask them, they're gonna tell you I'm 80. I thought he was turning 28. I'm turning 27, but every day... Look, chat, at a certain point, the only reason I remember is because I have to constantly remind myself or I'd be gaslit into believing I'm 30 at this point by chat. So young. Don't you fucking start doing this shit with me. Don't start being like, he's so young, just so you can slap me in like another 30 seconds and take me down a couple of notches when you're like, this old fucking piece of shit's gonna die. God damn it! I've had to accept recently that I'm definitely still technically a Zoomer because I can't be part of the generation that did the skibbity toilet. So like, chat, if I'm not a Zoomer, what am I? Because I'm not a Boomer. So I'm a zoomer, okay? Because now God damn it! Because now I have a fucking like I have an example of what the others are up to, and it's the toilet. And I'm not a millennial. I am not a fucking millennial. Yes, you are. I am. We are not the same. 95 is the cutoff. He's clear. You're telling me officially I'm zooming? Are you saying that we have scientific evidence that I am in fact zooming along? I thought the cutoff was 97. People are saying it's 95, and I'm 96, which sounds to me like I'm zooming. And it sounds to me like, and here's the thing, my fellow zoomers. I don't know if you can look behind me, but I got a lot of these like old millennials grabbing me and trying to pull me up with them. And I don't think I belong with them, and I'd like some support because I don't want to go up there with them. So like, how about you guys help pull me back down into like the fucking, the nasty zoomer zone? Because I don't really want to be up there with them either. Thank Lena for her compliment at Tomato. But then I'm going to miss my fishing. If I miss this, hey Tomato, I think you're fishing very well in case anyone in chat hasn't told. I just missed one. God fucking damn it. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Name 5 skibbity toilets. That just gave me like an aneurysm. I don't feel good. The stream's over. That hurt me. I actually I fucking racked my brain for a second trying to think of like different skibbity toilets, and I couldn't do it. I have to go. I have to leave. Next stream's Wednesday. I'm gonna need a day to like heal. I think I need a day to heal. I don't feel good.